welcome to my channel, Vibe with Nay. For my first video, I am doing a Q&A and I posted questions on my Twitter, my Facebook, and my Instagram. And you guys asked a couple of questions, so let's get into it. Let's start with the basic questions. My name is Janae. I am 22 years old. I'm a Libra. Yeah. So the first question I was asked, how old I am. I already said it, I'm 22. How tall am I? I am 5'9" and a half. And yes, the half counts. When is your birthday? My birthday is October 18th. I already went over my zodiac sign. I'm a Libra. I just want y'all to know that Libras are the best, okay? We balance all y'all out. Anyway, I was asked what is my zodiac lineup, which is sun, moon, and rising. I don't know. I don't know what any of that means. I don't know. I don't really get into all those things, but I believe I'm like a Cancer something, moon, rising. I don't know. What are your hobbies? My hobbies, so I play volleyball. Like, I love volleyball. I've loved volleyball since I was 12. I've been playing volleyball since I was 12, and any chance I get, I will go play volleyball. I mean, that's my favorite thing to do. So, and it keeps me active, so I love it. Have you ever injured yourself? Yes, I have. Only once though. So it was in my first college volleyball game, and I don't know, we were in, so if you know about volleyball, you know that in college volleyball you go to 5 sets, best 3 out of 5. And we ended up in the 5th set, and I don't know, I guess I was just on win. And I fell. And I hurt my elbow, and I believe when I got an x-ray, I had like a chipped bone like floating around in my elbow. So yeah, that's what happened to me. That's the only time I actually ever really got like injured. Other than during COVID, I accidentally like stabbed my wrist. Like I was being a very hungry person, and I was trying to cut a brownie, and I stabbed my wrist, and it was just like squirting blood. So yeah, those are the only times I really hurt myself. If you guys want to see, actually, you know what? I can insert the video of me hurting myself because it's on YouTube somewhere. I just have to find it and I'll post it. What's your biggest fear? I don't really think I had like a big fear. I mean, I do want to be successful, so sometimes I think like, you know, what if I don't get to where I always thought I would be? But I was born to be a star. That's why my middle name is Star. So I don't really know what my biggest fear is. I don't really think I have one. Okay, let's get into these questions asking about my job. So I am a flight attendant. So one question I was asked was, what made you stop coaching volleyball and become a flight attendant? So yes, I did coach volleyball. I've been coaching volleyball since 2018. And I coach club volleyball, and I also coach high school volleyball. I'm the head coach of a all-girls JV high school team. So but what made me stop coaching volleyball to become a flight attendant? I've always wanted to be a flight attendant. Like, I've always said it. Ever since I graduated high school, I've always said I want to be a flight attendant. I always want to be a flight attendant. And I stopped looking because once I was first looking, I saw that a lot of airlines, they weren't hiring anybody that wasn't 20 in 6 months. So I just stopped applying because I felt like I was wasting my time a little bit. And then I kept applying until I applied over the summer, like I want to say in June. And I didn't really hear back from them until I want to say August for my interview, my real face-to-face interview. And then I got the job offer that day, And then I did not hear from them until October. I want to say like October, the middle of October, for a training class that started on November 1st. So I had 2 weeks to turn my life around and get ready to go all the way to training for 6 weeks. So that was fun. How was your first experience being a flight attendant? My very first flight, we got on the plane. So when you're a flight attendant, you have 4 different positions typically, depending on what plane you're on. And I was the number 3. And you're doing your pre-flight, like you make sure all your emergency equipment is there. You just make sure everything looks good. And I did that. And literally, as soon as we finished our pre-flight, we started boarding a couple people. And then the tech people came on, and they were like, the tech and the airport operations agent, she came on, and they were like, okay, we have to deplane. Everybody has to get off. So everybody has to get all their things. They have to get off the plane. We're like, okay, what's going on here? And we literally sat there for about 2 hours waiting for them to figure all of this stuff out on why we're not moving and why we can't board this plane yet. I'm sure my day was supposed to end at, I want to say about 1 or 2 o'clock. I did not get home until about 5 or 6 p.m. I was supposed to just do a quick turn to Orlando and back, or was it Fort Lauderdale? It was somewhere in Florida. I just went to Florida, and I was supposed to clean the plane real quick. Everybody get back on, we get back to Jersey. My day didn't go like that. We had delay on delay on delay on delay. And that's how my second flight went, and my third flight. So, we love a delay. Have you faced any adversity being a flight attendant? I have not. As of right now, I have not. See, I have not flown a lot. I only started flying like in mid-December, and we're like getting towards the end of January now. I have not flown a lot, so not yet, but I've heard stories. I'm hoping I don't have to deal with anything, but no, not yet. What made you start YouTube? Okay, if you know me, you know I record everything. And I just feel like if you're not capturing the moment, then what are you doing? You know? So, and I have a bad habit of like, just simply like, I can be going anywhere and I'll be like, okay guys, so this is what we're doing, and I'm not really vlogging. Like, nobody is watching these videos. Like, I can go on and on and on with the amount of self vlogs I have in my phone, and I just watch them for myself. So why not give y'all some insight on my very entertaining life and let y'all see what it's like to be in Janae's life. Yeah, I don't know, I always wanted to be a YouTuber though. I feel like I'm extremely entertaining, and my life is just, it's always something. So plus I like looking at myself on camera, like, look at me. Another question, what's your favorite food spot, local or non-local? So I'm Caribbean. I guess I could have put that in my quick little intro in the beginning, but I'm Caribbean. I'm half Trini, half Guyanese, and I love Caribbean food. But my favorite spot is in Queens, New York. It's called Trend City Roti Shop. I love their food. Like, I feel like I'm in Trinidad all over again. At home, I really like this taco truck. It's called DMV Taqueria. Like, every time I come home, I always go to that taco truck. Like, I've been going there since the summer. Like, I'm in love with the place. It's so good. Y'all being nosy. Now y'all being nosy. Somebody asked me what happened to you and your ex. What y'all want to know? Like, you think I'm gonna sit here and tell all my business? No. No. You know, just know that I am young and turn. Another question is, what's the freakiest thing you've ever done? Y'all trying to get to know me or just get to know me? I don't know. Next question, would you want to stay in touch after a breakup? It honestly depends on how we broke up. Like if it was a bad breakup, I don't want to talk to you because it's you know. But if we ended up on, sorry y'all. Okay, back to the question. Seriously though, if we ended up on bad terms, it's a no. If we ended up like some cool terms, like all right, you go do you, I'm gonna go do me, like that. I mean, I don't see why not. I know how to be friends with somebody. Like I know how to just be your friend. If you don't know how to just be friends with somebody, then I don't advise you to do it. So, but me, it depends on the situation. I think I answered that already. What made you become a flight attendant? I think that kind of just plays back on that same question, asking what made you become a flight attendant and stop coaching volleyball. Oh, also my plan is not to stop completely coaching volleyball. Like I'm going to still coach because I love coaching and I love them girls. Like I always just love seeing them. I love coaching them. I love seeing them get better. Like they make my day. They really do. Question was, are you still big? That is so funny to me because me and my friends during 2018 summer, that's all we used to say to each other, like, you're so big, like why are you being big or you're being huge, like, but that was just not like physically like big, like maybe just always eating or just being goofy. Like I don't know, it got a lot of different meanings, but that's just like so funny to me. Okay, I have 2 more questions. If you didn't have to take anyone into consideration, what would you do? If you didn't have to take anyone into consideration, what would you do? I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're trying to say, sorry. Next question. How do you feel about engagements at your age? I'm 22, I'm turning 23 this year, and I honestly feel like 23 is a good age to get engaged. If you are in a stable relationship, like a relationship where you guys know each other. If you're in a stable relationship, that's it, that's all. Like I'm not about to meet somebody tomorrow and then we together for like a good 7-8 months and they're like, oh, do you want to marry me? Pause. I don't know yet, especially if they're like my age. Like if I was in a good relationship and I'm in a relationship for like over 1.5 years, over 2 years, I wouldn't mind getting engaged at this age because I do want to have kids by the time I am 27. So after this year, that's 4 more years from now. So that's how I feel about engagements at this age. And as long as y'all got your stuff together and y'all doing what y'all gotta do, I don't see why not. Do what you gotta do. Is that the last question I have? That is the last question I have. So thank you guys for watching my video. If you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, comment on this video, and follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok because I am about to be a TikTok star. I'm just saying. And yeah, share this video to your friends, tell them that it's a new YouTuber on the block and her name is Nene. See you guys on my next video. Bye.